Hello to anybody and everybody that's listening. This is the Lopez Podcast. Welcome back. I think this might be the second podcast of 2020, months after the first solo episode. I'm here with the king of assholes himself, Andy Salas.
What up? I'm back. The first thing I fucking told Nathaniel...
Hey, get closer to your microphone.
Shit, right here?
Just pull it up to your face
cool.
better.
The first thing I told Nathaniel was, are we going to post this one?
We are going to post this one.
How many do you think we've done that we haven't posted, dude? Well, especially me. Yeah, dude, but it's... Fuck, man, this year's been a bitch, man. Last year sucked. This year fucking really sucks.
Did you flick any of those fucking buttons on the microphone whenever you're fucking with it?
No.
Okay, because your fucking...
What?
Your little wavelength on here looks like
it's just because it's because my voice is fucking weird, bro.
Yeah.
My voice sounds like shit.
You do. Your voice does sound like shit.
I know.
Crazy what that you're here to promote something.
Like, yeah, that has to do with my voice.
Like an album.
Yeah. We'll get to the goods.
We'll get to the goods. It's been a while, America. Have you been missing me? Nah, crazy shit's been going down in America. We're not going to dive into it because we're just here to talk and have a good time.
Damn, dude. But specifically, the thing that breaks my heart the most about this year is, like, out of all the bad shit and the personal shit that you know, it's literally Chris D'Elia fucking getting canceled, basically. Dude.
I don't know anything about it. I'm going to start crying. I don't know anything about it. We said that we were going to wait until, like, the middle of the podcast to open these drinks. Once we started rolling, you were just like struggling to find something to open it. I guarantee you were about to bite the fucking cap off until I threw this goddamn bottle cap opener at you.
Oh, shit, bro. You know me too well.
What's up? Welcome to the Sippin Slowly podcast. I'm just kidding. Me and Andy have a podcast together called Sippin Slowly Podcast where we're 9 episodes deep, but only have released 2.
Oh, fuck, man. It's because we get... Well, dude, me, but mostly you, bro.
Should we talk? Should I give them the rundown of what happened when we tried
at my apartment?
Not at your apartment.
Oh, which one?
In your office.
Oh, yeah.
The night of the 3 podcasts.
Yeah. Or Jacob.
Yeah.
Oh, that was before Cinco de Mayo. That was
Cinco de Mayo.
Fuck.
On Cinco de Mayo, we did our Cinco de Dringo. No, we tried to do a podcast. Me and Andy tried to do an episode of our podcast, Sippin' Slowly, with our friend Logan Gonzo. And his name's Jacob Gonzalez, but you could call him Logan. But we tried to do some podcasts, and Andy ended up telling us a story for like half of the podcast.
And you know what's funny? I said, hey, bro, let's start all over. And Jacob's like, no.
Yeah.
And you were like, no, we're not starting all over.
30 minutes into the podcast, and he's just like, hey, let's restart this podcast.
Because, bro, I was
fuck, you just wasted so much time.
That's the thing, okay? This is why no network would ever pick up Sippin' Slowly, because we are such a like liability and to like make content in that.
Well, they'd have to have paramedics on site getting ready to stomach pump us.
Well, dude, like,
and also like the bed of a truck.
It's, you know what's funny though is, like, I don't know if you ever thought about it this way. You do realize that every time we made an episode of that, we tried to adjust accordingly. We're like, okay, we're not going to drink till this time. Yeah. And then we're like, we're not going to drink till this time. And every time it got fucking destroyed, ruined, bro.
Yeah, because we start too early.
Yeah. Well,
hey,
no. But,
that microphone is too low.
Yeah, but we tried.
There you go.
We tried it.
Trident Gum.
Yeah.
This episode is sponsored by Trident Gum.
Fuck, man. You fucking... we did it earlier. We're like, okay, we're gonna drink earlier maybe, and then we'll be prime time, good, funny. That was the first thought. Then we're like, nah, we won't start drinking till literally we start recording.
Well, I remember on Cinco de Mayo we took a shot of tequila.
Oh, bro, we kept
as we were setting up to record. I think it was before we took a shot and then we were like, okay, we should probably start recording now.
I think we went out for a smoke and then we came back. We did. And then I think we might have taken another one.
We took, because we're notorious for in Sippin' Slowly, we'll pause and take a break and we'll go smoke and then we'll come back. Just like that one time at your house.
What?
The night that ruined everything.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, bro.
We're not going to dive into that yet. Eventually.
It's going to be years, bro.
Your fucking ears of corn until then. Fucking.
I remember that one time we were recording that here, and we went for like a whole night at the bar, and then we came back.
Oh, yeah. That episode's actually out. I think that
I remember.
was.
I listened to that recently, I think, when I went on a trip with. I think I went to
Logan?
Phoenix. Yeah.
When you went with
Jacob.
Logan?
Yeah. Bro, when he was telling everyone that, he was so fucked up in Phoenix, and he's like telling me on the way that I don't know why. He was all pumped though, and I hadn't seen him for like probably a month at that point, and he was just like, yeah, dude, when we get there to this ASU party, like, my name's Logan. And I was like, why? Oh, because he just broke up with Raquel too, and
he's looking for a new start.
Yeah, exactly.
And I love it.
Yeah, so he's like, but he's like, I'm gonna, I don't care if I impregnate him, basically, is what he's saying. He's like, I'm not gonna wear a condom, so my name's Logan. And he's like, I think the reason why
Scandalous.
I think the reason why he was so hyped, though, is because I had the hookup in Phoenix where he didn't have to worry about shit and no one knew him. Yeah. So like he's already a shithead around like let alone a whole bunch of
well, whenever you're around people that you don't know, you allow yourself to fucking
because now you're a character.
So, yeah, exactly.
And you reinvent yourself.
Exactly, you can play into a character even better.
So that's what he was doing. He was like, he no shit was too, like he was acting different, and that's why I was laughing because I was getting high as fuck. You could only imagine, and I'm watching him, and I'm like right, I'm just zoned down. Like they fucking put the couch out on the fucking porch, bro, and people are playing beer pong. It's like
on the couch,
dude. It's the most ASU shit, dude. Like where it's at, like it's the heart of it. It's right by fucking Mill, yeah. So, anyways, I'm sitting out there all zoned out, and I just see Jacob fucking doing things I ain't never seen him do. You know what I mean? Like talking, like I've never seen him talk.
Yeah.
And then that's when he goes up to the girl next to me. He goes, he tells me, he's like, dude, I'm pretty fucked up. And I was like, yeah, no, I could tell. I was like, who are you? You know? And then he fucking looks at the girl next to us, and he goes, hey, well, it's nice to meet you. My name's Jacob, but you can call me Logan. Dude, I was like, you fucking idiot. And he did that to 4 people. Bro, oh my God. I'm not someone who's ballsy. Like, I'm not like, who's the dude who played fucking, shit, what the fuck is his
Macaulay Culkin.
No. The dude.
Rod Stewart.
No, dude, I was watching a movie with my mom recently. What the fuck?
Was it your Elvis movie?
No, because I said that was Bobby Moynihan. I'm just kidding.
Said it was Taron Killam.
No, dude, who's the guy who plays what's the heroin movie?
Trainspotting?
Yeah.
Oh, Ewan McGregor.
McGregor, bro, that dude is so
cousin
good.
to Conor McGregor.
That's not true.
It isn't.
No,
I don't think so. If they are,
cool, because I've never heard that name all that.
Must have been my 7th sense.
How many people have you met in your life with the last name Salas? Besides me or related to me, I'm saying. Like, what I'm saying is, have you ever, like, heard it anywhere else?
One other place recently.
Really?
Somewhere, like, someone that works in the behavioral health system.
No shit?
Yeah.
And they're not related to me?
I don't think so. Probably not.
Huh.
Maybe, but I don't think so.
Could be my aunt. I don't know. But what I'm saying is like, your last name, I think, is one of the most common last names I've ever heard.
Hell yeah, dude. Me and George Lopez are cousins.
Yeah, exactly. I told you that whole thing when I was younger.
That's like the only, that was like the
names.
Only thing that I was like, whenever I made my podcast, I was like, the N Lopez Podcast.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, well, you type in the N Lopez Podcast, and all of the popular podcasts that have the title Lopez in them are going to pop up first. And mine will be like, if you type if you type out the whole name, mine will come up. But if you type in or like Nathaniel Lopez, there'll be some other Lopez's, and then like all of my shows will come up. But I mean, yeah.
Well, I got a notification from. Well, I don't know it. I didn't know it. Like it might be obvious to some people, but I got an email saying that I'm the only fucking Sir Andrick on there, and the only reason why I think that's cool is because if you've ever tried to make a fucking
you're talking about DistroKid, right?
No. Yeah, like on all platforms. I'm the only Sir Andrick. Like,
I get
but
you.
I never thought, I didn't do that one for that purpose, and I never would have thought that. Just because, like, it, like, I remember, like, going to, like, I don't know, websites or whatever where you got to make a username, and everyone, you're, like, thinking of shit. You're
exactly, like you're throwing, like, numbers and stuff.
You're like, frog dick pistol sex. And then, like, someone has that. Like you're like,
God damn it,
fuck?
Frog Dick Pistol Sex 1
Yeah,
underscore 1.
Someone fucking has it. They're like, damn, someone's super.
Someone really
fucking
likes
adamant.
this fucking.
So I was like, I wasn't expecting that,
Dude,
and I thought that was cool. So when you type it in, it comes up right away. I mean, when you type it in, it might be fucking Sir Mix-a-Lot or some shit.
Well, like
first.
other Sirs come up, but yours,
right, and then
yours will be right there.
Andrick, I think if you just type in Andrick, I think it will fucking come up.
Andrick
first.
Lamar.
That's fucking funny, yeah.
Yeah, dude. So on Instagram, there's this. So toilet is toilet AZ because there is an account that is just
spelled the same way
at TOYLIT.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
I've gone,
I mean,
dude. So I've gone to this Instagram account on the toilet account.
Yeah,
I've messaged it, be like, "Yo, dude, we'll buy that fucking account name off of you." It's just like
what they say.
It's a profile picture of like a little kid,
some dumb shit,
and it's probably an account that hasn't been fucking active for a while.
So what you could do, you could report them.
I've reported it like 5 times.
Hey, we're not too loud in these mics. I mean, you could adjust it anyways.
Yeah,
it just feels fucking loud in my left ear.
Well, yeah, that's probably the headphone.
Fuck it.
Let me just turn your headphone down a little bit.
But damn. So yeah, dude,
I've been reporting it, bro. And actually, I got a message saying that there's no reason why it should be, taken down because it's not breaking any of the guidelines.
But I thought, I guess so. I wish they would make a guideline where
I wish they would like
stalled account.
Exactly, this inactive account,
right?
And maybe the kids like just
there has to be an algorithm to confirm it because Instagram can know when you're fucking scrolling and streaming.
Well, also,
so if you're not even
thing
on
is they're gonna look at be like,
so it would be fucked up. If you went somewhere, lost your phone, and you're not on Instagram for 2 weeks, and your fucking shit gets deleted, that would be pissed. But yeah, that would be fucked actually.
Well, I mean, like it's probably been inactive for like over 3 years now.
Okay, then make it a timeline like that, like a fucking year.
Well, I just think you should be able to make a claim saying this is an inactive account,
right?
Or even be like, well, the reason why we're trying to at least get is so that we can, our band name is Toilet,
right?
It's like, but we can't put that as our username because these motherfuckers,
right? No, dude, I fucking, one of the things of many things that when I fucking blow up and when fucking Instagram decides to contact me to give me a check mark, I can't wait to bring up one fucking thing, bro. And I swear to God, I'll take...
Oh, is it about Efren's...
Fucking Efren's fan page. I'll be like, hey, yo, literally, give me the check, cool. But can you fucking... You deleted an account in 2018 of a fan account of my friends, and it was the fucking best account ever.
Can you just give us all of the content from it? That's like...
Do you think they really have the content?
I think that it's somewhere.
Right? It couldn't be gone, right?
There has to be some way that they can pull it up.
Right.
And maybe they destroyed the server that it was on because that much time has passed. But
that blows my mind. Servers, dude. I was watching a movie recently, and I was just like I think people forget these things, like kind of like a AC unit, how like there's a filter system and then fucking water comes out. For some reason, that's why I think of servers is like it's getting a connection, transferring it, filtering it into whatever the program is, and now you're watching porn.
Exactly.
That's crazy, dude. Content, man. It's crazy, dude. You know what I actually love? Actually, let me correct myself in the middle of my fucking sentence. I kind of love those YouTube accounts that like have fucking 75 followers, but like they make a fuck ton of videos, but it's not nothing. It's nothing. Like, have you ever seen those? Like, dude, I'm someone who go down the rabbit hole of YouTube, but unlike a lot of people where they're just like, oh, like you go down the rabbit hole, conspiracies or something like that. I'll literally hit it so hard that I'll go down a rabbit hole. Like I said, backpacks, bro. I got into, dude. It's like a guilty pleasure. I don't know why. I just love backpacks. And it's funny you said headphones. I do dig headphones, but I consider myself, I have a fuck ton of bags, dude. And I'll go down rabbit holes like that, like backpacks, dude. What the fuck else was I looking up? I was looking up
carrying cases.
Yeah, dude, like everything, dude. Like I was looking up fucking handlebars, like hanging ape. Sounds so racist, but it's actually a type of Harley handle. It's like the 16-inch ones.
Hanging ape?
Hanging apes, yeah.
That doesn't sound racist at all.
Well, hanging apes, you associated to monkeys and...
Yeah, and are you still associating monkeys with
Well, that's what one would say if they were a piece of shit. But
yeah, so
I wasn't looking. I wasn't looking at videos of people being hung. I was looking, or Logan Paul just fucking
in the fucking Phoenix Mall.
Yeah, that's crazy. Is it his brother or is it him?
I don't give a shit. I don't like either of them. I don't know him. I don't want to know him.
I don't like their content, but I respect them as like an entrepreneur. How they came up.
They
figured out how to they figured out the
Their
system.
dad was like, "Yo, dude, it's a contest. Everything's a contest. Who's gonna make the most money?"
You sound jealous, dude.
Of course.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, yeah, of course there's some jealousy, but I'm like, damn, dude, that's dope. Because he wasn't nothing special. Like, he didn't get it handed to him. If he got it handed to him, whereas like his dad was,
no, that dude grinded for sure.
Yeah, and he figured it out. He
found his niche.
Shit. Yeah.
But at the same time,
yeah.
Do you think they sold out a little bit, maybe? Or do you think they really believe in everything that they put out?
I think there's like a monologue in a fucking in a movie where it talks about that. Does it? I think I watched it with you. It sounds like something you showed me, or when I think about it, the guy's talking about people, like when people call people sellouts. It's like you calling someone sellout, but really what you're saying is that dude did something to better himself in some way. Like, meaning.
That's what everybody says. You hear that on podcasts too.
Well, I used to view it a certain way till I saw that video. I was like, that's a really interesting take. It's like this. I think the way he put it was like, that's like if you you know, like, I don't know, something dumb, like a bike. If you have a fucking alright bike, but you could definitely buy a better bike, and that bike's a sack of shit, but everyone's like, oh no, dude, you're the dude who rides that bike, you're dope on that bike. And then you fucking go and you're like, nah, I can afford a better bike.
Well, you get paid.
Bring back that
like
fucking
how people
bike.
would say,
I don't know, that's a horrible fucking example.
Well, so like how people might say that, you know, getting a contract from Spotify to do your podcasts on Spotify, that's selling out to Spotify.
I think if it's fans concerned, if we're not talking about like friends being like, oh, he's a sellout, like, or he's a backstabber or some shit, I think in the sense of that sort of business, like with the whole Joe Rogan thing and everything, I think you're a sack of shit. Not a sack of shit, but I think you're greedy when you now you're charging, like Howard Stern, what he did when he transferred, and then now you have to pay to listen to him. I don't like people who do that, because I'm like, dude, you love your fans and you love making content. But now you're putting the money.
I don't think you have to pay to listen to it. I think you have to pay to watch it.
No, I swear you subscribe, because even on that's Sirius XM. He moved to a fucking place where you have to, or whatever the.
Well, no, you do have to. He did say you do have to have a spot. It is going to be on Spotify.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about Joe Rogan.
I'm talking about Howard Stern.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well,
I'm talking about Howard Stern.
People would say that Howard Stern sold out.
Yeah,
probably.
that's what I'm saying, because what he did, where you're being charged now. Joe Rogan's, you're not being charged. No. I don't think.
No, I think it's still going to be available everywhere, but I think the video is going to be exclusively on Spotify.
And there's no ads, right? Was that the whole thing?
Well, I'm pretty sure he'll still have advertisements. That's how he makes money still.
No, but him not having ads. I think the app has, like, kind of how YouTube, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? When there's an advertisement in your video, you didn't do the ad.
Oh, yeah, no.
Like, okay.
Like, monetized, and it's called monetizing when they throw ads on your thing, and that's how you make money, by ad clicks.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
But okay, so as for selling out though, what I was saying though is, do you think that sometimes those people did things that they didn't really care to do, but they knew that was just going to get them the views and the likes?
Like a stepping stone?
And it's not that, but it's just like, because there are people that like they get deals and they get called sellouts, but they believe in what they're doing.
Oh yeah, dude.
But there are some, like what I'm saying is, do you think that those people just did what they had to do to get where they needed to be, or do you think they really believed in what they were doing to get where they needed to be?
Well, it depends on what it is, dude, because it's crazy. I was in hip hop, it's like that. Like Yellow Wolf got a lot of hate, for example, right? Like, because he's a perfect example. Is some people saw him as, oh, he wanted to do country, but he used hip hop to get him to. Same thing with Post Malone. People say the same thing about Post Malone.
Oh, how he used hip hop to get into the scene,
to start doing rock shit and country, which I dig. I don't give a fuck. But I could see if you because check it out. I see it from both ways. I'm like, okay, I mean, why do you give a fuck? But if I put myself in that mind of someone who's like, I mean, I'm passionate about it, but someone who's like actually made a living off of it, you know what I mean? And they have so much love for a craft, and any craft for that matter, but we'll talk specifically music for this example, is I could see that being something where you're like, oh, dude, this is my life. And you're just going to be like, oh, I'm just going to use this. Like, you're going to make the thing that I live for, like, kind of a thing where it's like, make it look like it's easily disposable almost, right? Kind of be like, oh, like, cool, I'm going to just fucking do this now. It's like, no, dude, like, people died to want to be in this, and you just used it to get you over there. Like, I don't think a lot of people respect that. Me, personally, I don't know. I really...
Well, the thing is that those people just...
I think if you're an artist, dude, and then if you see another artist do that, then as an artist, you should understand that he's expressing... Now he's on a different fucking wavelength.
Exactly. It's like you go through phases in your artwork.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah.
And the thing is like... What I look at artists that are like, they start out as something, but then they expand to something else, it's like, oh, he just went to that. He's like, no, dude, that person just had bigger ambitions than staying in one genre of music.
Yeah.
Or creating something else and more diverse.
Right.
And that brings us to fucking Quarantine and Klonopin, or Klonopin.
Yeah, that was kind of a transfer. Because that first album, dude.
Well, so wait, hold on. Let me go back. Did we even do a podcast to promote Loco with a Motive?
Yeah.
Did we?
Remember is when I showed up in my big old fucking coat and shit? I was sitting right there and you have those pictures of me?
That was for your podcast. That was for an episode of Salas's Freaky Tales.
Well, I don't...
Maybe you promoted it on that show.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know. So I did a lot. Dude, that promotion game was so fucking dope.
You went to Seattle for it.
Yeah, dude.
You and Logan.
Yeah, me and Logan. Dude, that shit was so dope. I can't wait. You know who I think I'm going to turn into? I'm going to turn into like a Bert Kreischer character, because I almost love making like those videos and doing things. Like, I love the promo fucking aspect of it. And I can't wait the day where, I'm, with the fucking label that could pay for that. Where they're like, oh, what do you want to do? This is our budget.
I was like, this was my idea for it. Like, we can do that. We can do that.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I'm like, dude, we could get a mermaid.
It's like, no, but we can get someone that like knows how to hold their breath for a long time, very fit, and we'll get them into like that mermaid fin tail. Yeah. That'd be cool. Like, sweet.
But that's what I'm saying. I do like the promo with that one, dude. That one was, I bought this fucking stick. It's the furthest I've ever gone promoing. It's also the first time, so I think I wanted to set it like a tone for myself, because you guys have always done that. You guys have always been promoting, and I was like...
Trying.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I remember... Well, you've always gone through peaks and valleys, and I've seen you guys, like... I've seen you in your prime of, like... in the midst of something, you know what I mean? Like, even when I was in California, or like your whole album and everything, like you guys making that whole video going to California and all that shit. I like shit like that, and it's also fun for me. Like, with this album, it wasn't really. It's just because, like, obviously, fucking everything I've fucking been
you've been going through, and he's been going through a tough time. We'll leave it at that.
But fucking
the year of the wrench.
I don't know. It was just different. It was a different vibe. Like, it wasn't that I wasn't pumped up. Actually, what it was supposed to be is this shit was supposed to be dropped like for fucking ever ago. This was meant to be not a. I don't want it to make it seem like there's no quality that I was meaning to put into it, but I wanted to be super raw. And the reason why, like, doing my thing, but I mean, like, on a limited amount of time. Yeah. The reason why is because it was like when quarantine had just started, and I didn't want to be the cliche dude who was like. Because literally, dude, it's called Quarantine Klonopin. I don't think I bring up fucking quarantine once. You know what I mean?
Good.
I think I maybe say it once where I'm like, I've been quarantined for 6 weeks, but that's it. Like, it's not a quarantine song.
It's not a quarantine-based album.
But what it is,
it's a product of quarantine.
Yeah, so that's what it's supposed to just bring the vibe of quarantine. Like, the picture I picked was actually funny because that's when we went to Seattle, the picture, and I'm fucking butt naked standing on the windowsill of like a fucking...
How many people do you think saw your pee-pee?
None.
Yeah, even if you're standing, small.
Yeah, even if you're standing right next to me, you probably couldn't have seen it. But Jacob fucking takes that picture of me, and I was like, oh, dude, this is perfect. And the reason why it's perfect to me, though, it wasn't just for this, like, the real side to it, like the non-fucking comedic side, is... Actually, the reason why I picked the picture was because it like represented it more, because it was someone who was stuck inside, looking out. You know what I mean? And so I was like, dope. So that's why I used that, and then it just was funny. But the main purpose was I was like thinking of some because we're also quarantined, and I needed to do a fucking shoot, but I would have to shoot it one by myself, and two, like I have fucking shit lighting in the house, you know what I mean? So like I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do? And my thought was like, I'm gonna pose like Burt Reynolds, like on a bearskin rug, but on my couch, with like a bunch of chips and shit and like pizza boxes, like but. Whatever. So then the vibe of it was just like, okay, so this was the idea though. Dude, it's funny. When I was in jail, I was talking about this to that dude, and he's from fucking Virginia, and I was telling him like marketing ideas and this and that because he just started recording music, and he goes, "Oh, that's weird, bro." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Oh, people don't do that," because like I was telling him how I mixed my fucking tracks into each other, so when you listen to it, it's all fluent. And he's like, no one does that, bro. Like people blow up like where I'm from, they don't.
Dude, people probably release singles.
Well, dog, no, check this out. But this is what he was talking about specifically. He's like, yeah, dude, I don't know why you're doing all that. I mean, it's your stuff. But he was like, he's like, that's dumb. The quality, going the extra mile beyond the thing. But it was just dumb. I couldn't believe someone that liked music actually had that opinion. Like where they were like, oh, you put more quality into it? That's dumb. Why don't you just release the song? And I was just like, I thought he was joking, but anyways, so the fluid fucking motion of this album was like, I was like, okay, if people are gonna listen to it, like I said, this was supposed to be dropped fucking months ago. Yeah. While because I mean, people are still kind of quarantined. People are still now
people are re-quarantining,
which is fucking dope for my album. So yeah,
you caught the second wave.
I got the second fucking wave. But yeah, dude. So once I started getting the vibe that shit was reopening, I was like, fuck, kinda, because I was like, the whole purpose was, I was like, in my head, this is the perfect time to push out content. Yeah. Because even if your shit is something people could give a fuck less about, as of right now at that moment, it was like, if they scrolled past something, people were fucking so bored if you caught someone on a certain day where they're like, fuck it. You know what I mean?
Dude, I started reading again because I was tired of watching TV.
Yeah, you'll get sick of cool shit because you're doing cool shit all the time. Well, whatever the fuck you like.
You get sick of repetition, like what you like, because you're just like, dude, I've been doing this every fucking day.
So I was taking advantage of it, almost like how a comedian or a fucking like performer will be like, hopes their audience gets fucking kind of wasted. Well, I guess not so much a comedian because they'll have hecklers, but what I'm saying is people are more enthused to fucking like watch this show. So my idea was I don't want to make it a chill album. That like the first album was more of a I did that on purpose. I don't like it now, but I'm glad I did it because like fucking I have no regrets about it. But like what I mean is like a Loco with a Motive, the first one, I'll always look back on that one. Even when like I have like a first studio album, I always know that was the first album I've ever constructed myself, without a fucking studio production or whatever the fuck. So but I'm glad because I think I'm gonna love maybe not right now, but I know in the future I'm gonna appreciate that I came out with something that I knew and I knew this for a fact that it's not a popular style, that old boom bap and old school shit, but I know I'm gonna look back on it in the sense of like, oh dude, I did what I wanted to do though.
Even think about this in the future, if you have fans that are really fans that just love you as a person,
want to dig into that shit.
Exactly. People dig into the fucking history of other artists. Like I remember being like into vocalists and being like, yo, dude, this person was in this band. This person was also in this band, dude. And then like you just find out about all their history. And the good thing about that is it's good to have a library. Even if some of the fucking shit sucks. Oh yeah. Someone out there is probably gonna dig it.
Right.
And
well, that's how I saw it, dude. Because during that last album, conflict I was having in my head that like I don't even know if I vocalized to you or Efren or even talked about. It wasn't a big deal, but it was something that had to do with like where I was like comparing myself to people a lot, but in the sense of where I'm like, damn, if he's doing that style and I'm doing this, well, it was the whole thing. It was very prevalent. That fucking album is very old school. Like, I bet you a younger fucking person in the future, when they listen to it, they'll fucking think it's like way older than it is.
I tried to show kids that album, like younger kids that album that I work with, and they didn't care.
No, and I totally get it
because they're listening to like songs that have like almost every song has a similar beat, and it's funny because you were talking about it's like, dude, everything sounds the same to me. You're making, I was like, dang, that's crazy because
Yeah.
Kids probably wouldn't tell the difference if it was.
If it was, yeah. Well, fucking... but that's how I felt about it was... But what you're saying where, like, the kids didn't dig it, I totally fucking get that. And the reason why is because even people our age, and, you know, your age, whatever the fuck, don't dig it. You know, all the way up to 30. Like, where my aunt's young.
It's a very niche
it's
group of people that
old
dig
school
it.
people, and then, like, what I like to call hip-hop hipsters, where they're hipsters for, like, they love their love of old shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But... when I was going through that album, something I've accepted where I feel a lot better about myself now, which I'm sure you already understand, you know, but I couldn't figure out for a while, was the fact that I was, like, wanting to stay timeless, you know what I mean? Find that area of being timeless, or, like, or whatever the fuck, and, but I was like, I think I'm gonna, like I said, it's, once I started understanding that everyone has a fan base, like, there's so many fucking people that, and so many people into weird shit that, like, dude, like me, I'm someone who likes grimy shit. Like that guy that I showed you, what's his name? Something Dread, that DJ. Yeah. Damn, son, whatever. Freddie Dread. He makes his shit. He's big right now. Like, he's a trend though.
He's a trendsetter.
Yeah. Well, because I think he started on TikTok. I didn't know that. I found him from like some guy's fucking Snapchat or some shit. But he fucking he does like grimy, like you could hear static and you could hear like pops.
More
in the
old
beat.
school.
Pop. Yeah, well,
like,
it's like keeping
it's not.
It raw.
It's not like super
like
overproduced.
Yes, dude. I don't know what, but that's what I'm saying. If I like that, dude, like I'm not a fucking alien.
Dude,
that means there's people.
No,
that
there are
Shit.
groups. You just gotta find those groups of people.
Exactly. Well, yeah, and dude, you know what? That's why I do think just recently I came to the sense of Facebook, of groups and everything, like the importance of groups. And I guess like on Instagram you have hashtags where you find a community of people that are like-minded, I guess. Mm-hmm. I just don't know how to do it on Instagram as much. But that's basically it. Is if I just find I need to stop doing this. This is what I told myself with that shit. I was like, I need to stop fucking shoving this down new people's throats, where people who are like into Little Uzi Vert and shit. I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying people who are into newer rap and just that. Like they're not stubborn, just that's their shit. Is I need to stop like, you know, telling people, yo, dude, check this out. You're going to fucking dig it. It's like, I need to know my audience. You know what I mean? Like I need to stop. And I get that. I get knowing my audience, but I'm trying to like, because like I said, I don't know. Because, dude, you could fucking be into, you know, Star Wars and be into Star Trek. You know what I mean? It's not so one-sided no more.
Exactly.
So, like, you could be into fucking rock and you could love fucking Miley Cyrus. You know what I mean? So, like, that's what I'm saying. So, when I talk to people who like new shit, I'm like, well, there's kind of a trend with it. Like, Little Uzi Vert, a lot of Marilyn Manson got a lot of fans because of Little Uzi. Because everyone who loves Little Uzi and, like you said, obsess and fans over someone gets to know them really good. Wants to know, like, who do they like and this and that. Yeah. And Little Uzi fucking listens to Marilyn Manson. Then you got, this is why I do appreciate Post Malone, is because he does do something for like the youth. These guys who, without Post Malone, maybe would have never figured out who the fuck, you know.
Rage Against the Machine.
Well, just like, you know, classic fucking people. Well, even country artists, dude. You know what I mean? Like Hank Williams, fucking, you know, Senior Jr.
Williams.
And, but no,
Stank Williams.
He fucking he's opening that thing.
Exactly.
I dig that. That's what I do like about him. He's like a billboard for classic shit.
And I think that's why a lot more like people got like were okay with him, is because they realized, I was like, oh, he's not just like a fucking, like, this guy likes good stuff. He doesn't just like shitty stuff.
Right. Well, he's a fan. He doesn't.
Exactly. He's not someone that hangs
like
on to trends.
Little Pump or some shit. I will talk like where it's just like, okay, this dude. Well, the dude I was in fucking jail with, you know, it's crazy, dude. I didn't want to talk about me. But
yeah, I know. And that's what's funny is when you first said it, I just sat there and I was just like, okay. And then I was like, I'm not going to say anything about it because I'm just going to see if you bring it up again, or is like if it just slips and then people listening be like, wait, what the fuck did he just say?
Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Dude, I didn't even notice it myself. Fuck it, I went to jail. Anyway, the guy I was in with, that was my problem with him, bro. Is he, dude, dope talking about music, man, and I totally get his side because he's from the East Coast and he's from Virginia. He's from Bad News. If you know Bad News, and
shouts out to Bad News.
Bad News. That's, dude, it's literally the town he's from is called Bad News. It's on the harbor of Virginia.
Boy, I've got some bad news for you, bud.
He had Bad News tattooed on his stomach.
You know what you should?
And he was a skinny black dude.
You know what you should have told him?
What?
She's like, oh, dude,
Trust me, bro.
No, you should have said, did you not get it finished?
Oh.
Is it supposed to say bears at the end of it?
Dumb, bro.
And he's just like, fuck you.
Dude, did you ever watch, I don't want to get off this topic, but fucking Country Bears? I think it was
Dude,
on
me and you watched it together.
I was like, I watched this shit recently.
Yeah, we watched it. We were just like, what the fuck is going on? It was like, this movie's crazy.
Bro, you know what some of my favorite times, dude, is the next day, like, being hungover with all your friends in the same house, and you guys are just, like, dying, but watching some
Remember watching
shit.
Death Proof at Billy's house?
Dude.
We were just like, dude, don't put this fucking movie on. We watched like half a movie. You wanted to watch that one Nicolas Cage movie.
Oh, dude, that was a fucking good movie.
It honestly wasn't a bad movie.
He's like a con artist, huh?
Yeah, and then he gets conned by his daughter.
Was it Con Air? Bro,
no, it's not
okay,
Con
so
Air.
check it out. It's not Con Air, but every time I go to fucking Walmart, bro, I don't know the name of that one where he's a con artist. So I walk by and I see Con Air with Nicolas Cage's face. I was like, that's it. I was like, wait, he wasn't a pilot.
He's like, he also doesn't have a mullet in
Is
the
that
movie.
a good movie?
Con Air?
Yeah.
Never watched it.
Like, even people who don't like Nicolas Cage actually have told me they like that movie.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you, bud, because I've never watched Con Air.
You don't like Nicolas Cage, huh?
I don't. I actually do like Nicolas Cage. I like Nicolas Cage in good movies.
What about Mandy? Do you think Mandy? I fell asleep.
That movie is fucking awesome. I
love
rewatched.
the-
I
I love the
rewatched it.
neon
It's
horror,
an
like-
art house movie.
Yeah, well, it's fucking beautiful,
very.
dude.
It's very picturesque.
I fucking love the neon, dark fucking, the synth the whole time.
What the movie's about, dude, is it's about a cult that's like
kills his wife.
but they're feeding well, they kill his wife too, but it's a cult and it's just bad acid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, isn't that what a cult is?
Just drug addicts.
Well, just people on bad acid, in bad news.
I mean, back in the days, maybe.
Yeah, well, right? Is it like
Everybody's on drugs.
yeah. That's how many people do you think a lot of people were functioning on acid? The only reason I ask is I've never done acid, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think a lot of people function on acid.
No, but do you think a lot of people were functioning on acid, like where they were like living every day, like you know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing with acid is like if you take acid every day, you're not going to get the same amount of high every day.
Well, I guess
you'll stop.
Reasonably though. This is what I mean. A business guy in Hollywood. I'm thinking like classic. I'm thinking along the lines of
the 60s.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it would be around 65 is when the craze started sweeping over the West
Don't
Coast.
even say the word.
No, I'm not. I'm not. But
Well,
so
yeah, I just felt like we're tiptoeing in that direction right now.
yeah, we are. We already said one. We already mentioned. We already said one of those words, but we didn't. We brushed past it very
Thank
briefly.
God, bro.
Yeah, I think that there were people that expanded their minds and used acid the right way.
Fucking what's his name? Didn't I hear what's his name? Apple guy. Fucking
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs is a big acid guy.
I guess maybe.
Always barefoot.
I think the person that that came up with the concept of Wi-Fi. I think she was on acid when she thought
Wi-Fi
of it.
fucking blows my mind.
Bluetooth blows my mind.
Bro, so you know how we understand it, right? Kinda. So I had okay, exactly. So I had like an ego check, bro, like my senior year. Many times my senior year. But specifically with my nana one time. So but we like know what it's called, one. Okay, let's cover ground that we do know. We know what it's called.
Wi-Fi.
We know what it does.
Yes.
Well, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. This was a situation Bluetooth. So we know how it puts a signal over there, fucking. So this was my like humbling moment, bro.
So you had to explain it to your nana.
Yes. Yeah, dude. Like, and she was like, I had the speaker right there, and I was just like, when she asked me, and I was like, she goes, how? I was like, whoa. Fuck, I guess I don't know. Like, but she was bro. If you could, me and my dad were just chilling. If you could fucking picture my nana, my frail little nana, bro, walking up to this little speaker and going like, she's raking, obviously, and she goes up to the fucking speaker, bro, and picks it up, confused as fuck, like this dude, and she's looking for a fucking wire, and she sends it back. She goes, ¿Qué? He looks at my dad, and my dad's like, te voy a chingar, cabrona.
Did your nana never have like a portable radio?
No, all the radio, dude, I fucking swear to you. Like, because good point, but I swear to you, every radio she's ever had fucking is
Had
like
to
an
plug
old,
in?
even when she buys them, bro. Even when she goes to Walmart. Well, because
She's
she
like,
sticks to what
she's
she
like,
knows.
I don't think she knows batteries then.
Nah, she knows batteries.
Because does she know that you can get a radio that you just put batteries in and it's like, whoa,
I think that freaks her out, to be honest
it's like
with you.
magic.
Yeah, well, because not only is my nana old, but like I said, she's fucking poor as fuck. I was talking about this recently with someone where it's really interesting how growing up affects you, you know what I mean? Or whatever, like events, dude, like, you know, even PTSD or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, it's really interesting when you learn PTSD more because, like, I was even someone who just thought, I was like, oh, that's just a military thing. PTSD is from anything. It's post-traumatic stress, so it's any fucking post-event that had happened that this is your problem why you're this way.
Yeah.
My Nana being that, like, I told you, she never slept on a fucking bed. She would always sleep on the floor because that's what she did growing up, and that's the best she fucking slept. I find that so interesting because you could be so uncomfortable, but it's so psychological that this is your comfort zone, you know?
Didn't you say she lived in the trailer of, like, behind your guys' house?
Oh, yeah, dude, she lived in our RV back there.
Where did she sleep? There? Did she sleep on...
I think every memory I ever had of her, she was laying on the couch. I never...
saw her, like, on an actual bed?
I never saw her go to bed. Like, every memory I have of my Nana and Tata, they're, like, sitting in the living room. Well, like, when I walk in.
Well, yeah, because you're probably super
boxing.
young, and they were like, we're going to stay up forever.
They would stay up forever. They would fucking wake up early as shit. Like,
they were like, dude, we don't need to sleep that much.
So, hey, why are old people like that? Where does that, what is it called? The fucking, melatonin or whatever? Serotonin?
Couldn't tell you,
because
dude.
Kids are like that. Then all of a sudden when you're like like younger, like in your prime, then middle age, like you're fucking don't have the energy for shit.
Because
but then you're old and
your
all of a sudden...
hemoglobin. No, it's not your hemoglobin. Who knows, dude? Maybe your energy levels, your fucking testosterone.
Do you believe
for
in
men.
chakras and shit?
A little bit.
Dude, this is an honest question. Is spirituality magic? Is that considered magic?
Some people believe magic.
Damn, that has to be a big debate
to be
then, huh?
spiritual.
Damn, that sounds like it would be a big debate between...
Well, dude, read fucking the Bible. They're performing miracles.
Oh, dude, did I tell you I read half of the Bible?
Turning water... Yeah, you did. Turning water into wine.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
What's that? As a magic trick.
Dude, I love Bill Burr when he said that, when he's talking shit about Scientology.
Yeah.
And he goes, but you gotta understand I'm fucking around because this is coming from a guy who believes a dude fucking walked across water, turned water into wine, and fucking died and came back 3 days later.
Yeah. Logan.
Yeah. Man. But, fuck yeah, dude. I don't know, dude. Going back on the whole fucking music thing, though, it's interesting to see people's passions, the way they fucking swerve and everything, and yeah, I don't know. Well, so like, okay, going fucking main course, the fucking whole new album thing.
Yeah.
So that was the fucking old album where I was going with this vibe where I was like, now I look at it and I'm like, okay, obviously you fucking reflect, I fucking was like, I want to wake people up. That's what it was. I was like, so fucking stupid, bro. Like, fucking, I'm just like, dude, I was thinking about it, and I was just like, bro, time to wake people the fuck up. That's how I felt right now when I said that, dude. I'm fucking selling skateboards. Time to get kids skating again.
I've been there where you want to, like, convey a message, and you want people to hear it, and you want to say it loud enough to where people be like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Right. Well, it kind of made me feel like shit when that guy had told me that in jail, because I was like, it made me feel bad because I do, like, you know what I mean? Like, I do know he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's recording fucking one song, I think. And I know he doesn't know what he's talking about, but still within myself, like, me being a critic of myself, like, still him saying that made me think, I'm like, damn, like, how many people think like this fucking idiot? Like, because then it made me think, I'm like, no matter how hard I work, people are so stupid that they can't even see this work. Mm-hmm. Get what I'm saying? Like, people don't, like, you know what I mean? Maybe you look at, like, a piece of craftsmanship, but you're a fucking idiot who only knows iPhones. You're just like, that dumb fucking old thing. You're like, dude, like, that took someone 2 fucking years to carve out of a fucking tree. You know what I mean? Like, shit like that. So I started thinking, dude, like, I was like, fuck, maybe people don't, like how you're saying, you're like, no, I've been there too, where I want to convey a message. And then I started thinking, like, how many people am I fucking, like, reaching, dude? Like,
the thing
makes me feel bad.
It
doesn't make me not want to do the work. But
I think whenever artists feel that way, it's because they're trying, like, they have a specific group of people in mind that they want to show, that they want to be like, whoa, dude, this person's got something. But really, you know, we should be focused on the people that, like, are of similar mind and have similar interests.
Right.
Because that makes, go for those people first. The people that are into it first.
That's why I was saying the group thing.
And then
find your audience.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go for your audience first. And then, after time, people from different audiences will start to be like, start to catch attention, I think.
Well, I think, this is what I was telling the guy in there. He brought it up at one point where he was like, oh, fuck, man. He's like, yeah, I just can't wait to be fucking rich, this and that. Like, totally cliche thing you would think someone would never fucking say. And I was just like, that's where I was like, okay.
It's like the stuff you're not supposed to say.
Well, it's just because you know it's wrong. That's what I'm saying. But this guy believed that so much that, like, he didn't realize he was wrong. Because think about it, his reality is fucking different. Everyone over there. And he would always be like, yeah, Pusha T came out of my town. This guy came out of my town. And in my head, every time he would try to tell me about some shit that, oh, no, dude, I don't know anyone really doing that. When he would say this and that, and he would act like he knew everything about music, I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck who came out of your town, bro. Yeah. That doesn't mean you did shit. You know what I mean? Just because George Root came out of my town doesn't mean like I fuck a bunch of dudes up. You know what I mean? Probably one guy, dude, and a weak dude in a group. Man. I'll be honest with you, dude. If we had a rumble, me, you, Efren, and someone else, I'd definitely go for the weak guy.
Yeah, well, guess what? That weak guy would get killed then because I would go for that weak guy as well. No, I'd go for the biggest guy in the group. Okay,
a group's walking at you, bro, and they look like the Verizon Wireless fucking reception bar, dog. Who are you fucking going for in that line?
I thought we were matching up with the fucking equal bars.
Is that what you would do?
Honestly, I'd probably just go for the...
Because that never works. This ain't a movie.
I've never been in a fucking fight like that.
Well, me neither, but that's what I'm saying. I'm putting you in the situation, bro.
I'd probably go for the person that's the closest to me.
No matter size, no matter the bar of reception.
Well, so am I the one that's starting the fight, or am I the one that's... No, we're kind of like,
this shit's getting hot, dude, and I'm going to say this. It's the middle...
Am I swinging the first punch?
It's the middle-looking guy? No, it's actually Efren, bro. It's Efren, and the guy he's getting into a scuffle with is actually, like, the fucking normal-sized guy that looks like I should be. Like, if it was a movie, I would have to fight that guy.
What about it?
So which one do you go for now? Now you got tall motherfucker.
I go for whoever's, like I said, whoever's closest to me.
All right.
Because then at that point, it's just a free-for-all.
Yeah, see, I wonder if I would... See, I could say that too.
If we were walking up to a
like
group...
a rumble, bro,
like
and we had switchblades.
Like outsiders. And we're like... I'd be like, okay. I'm like walking down the line. I'm like, okay, I'm just trying to look for a guy that's a little closer to my size. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Which one? Like, all these guys are a little bit big. I'm gonna sit this one out, guys.
I found someone. I didn't find no one that was 5'3", bro. I didn't find it.
Like I couldn't. I guess I'll take the 6 foot guy.
So that's what I'm saying.
5'5" guy taking a 6 foot guy. Whatever. 5 inch difference.
If it was in my situation where it's kind of just like a fucking huddle where Efren's doing his fucking thing right, and I'm near, like how you said, like I like to be cool and say that like whoever the fuck I'm next to, even if it is the big guy.
Yeah.
But I wonder if truthfully under like once it came down to it, I would just be like this. Like I would see that big guy and I would know shit's about to pop off and be like, wait. And I'd go over to the other side by the small guy and be like...
Kind of like the Felipe Esparza joke where his friend's starting to get beat up. And he's just like, dude, what? He's like, what the fuck happened? He's like, I thought you said run. He's like, and you see, you were at the back of the bar.
What'd he say?
And well, it's just like talking about your friend that gets beat up. And, you take off because you thought he says to run.
Did he really get started up with, what's his name? Fluffy or whatever the fuck?
George Lopez, actually.
So he's not the guy who's Gabriel Iglesias' real friend from like his stories and shit?
No, I don't.
Or am I thinking about Martine? Yeah.
Yeah, you're thinking of Martine.
Yeah, I thought he brought one of his friends into the comedy world. That's why I wasn't too crazy about Felipe, because I thought Felipe was someone who was handed it, bro.
No, Felipe Esparza was actually
on a podcast.
Actually, like a fucking rehab. You should watch his Joe Rogan episode. It's really good.
Really?
He talks about how he became a vegan.
Really?
Well, so he won like the last comic standing tour. He won, that's how he became.
Last one?
No, not the last one, but that's how he became really popular. Is he won that? And then he got like a guest spot on.
Do you mean the most recent or the last one that will ever happen?
No, that was what the show was called. It was called The Last Comic Standing.
No, yeah, but when I said the last one, I meant like
last season. No, dude,
season
that's like 2000.
What?
6, maybe.
Joe List fucking... Did you ever hear a story how he fucking shit in a sneaker, flew with shit all over him? And he did it and he won?
Joe List's awesome.
Bro, I love how, like, he's the most incel type person, bro. Like, he looks like a snail out of a shell.
Yeah, he looks like a kid that I work with.
Bro, the picture... The picture that I showed you, bro, where he has a cigarette, baggy as fuck pants, like no fucking jaw, just like his chin. That's what I love about him. He just
and then whenever
he talks like a spokesman person, like, yeah, I had shit in a sneaker.
He's got that very New Yorker accent.
Really?
A New Yorker,
really?
New York comedian accent.
Really?
That's what I think.
Like it's very preachy, or what? I don't know too much.
Not like a grimy New York, but like a clean.
I think a Boston,
like a cleaner New York
act.
Comedy. All right, well, let's get this closer to a wrap.
Wow, what time are we at?
We're close to an hour, but I just want to.
Fuck that. Let's keep going,
fuck
bitch.
that, dude. I got other stuff I want to do.
Fuck you, not this shit.
Yeah, dude, I told you to come at 1, and we ended up doing the podcast at 3.
This is my whole point. What the fuck do you got going on today? Nothing.
What do I got going on today?
You are a fucking sack of shit, bro.
Hell yeah. My house, my rules, bitch.
Shut the fuck up.
Let's just let this podcast get super stale. Sit here for a minute. In silence.
You're fucking dumb, bro.
Sick of the silence.
Next time we do a podcast, I'm fucking leaving that computer out of your fucking sight. Because I could tell that every time we talk, you're trying to time it. You're like, okay, what about this?
I am looking at the time.
And it's
I'm
unfluent that
looking
way.
at the time because I know that I'm going to get a call from my wife soon.
Gives a fuck. Keep it real. Keep it live. Keep it raw.
Keep it real, keep it raw.
Like a pound of
what am I, Bert Kreischer? Calling everybody I know on my contact list. Be like, hey, I'm doing a podcast with Andy.
I just be like, hey, I can't talk right now. Business.
Hey, I can talk right now. So, dude, fucking, what about those people in the 50s?
Shut the fuck up, bro. Dude, have you been to Hayden recently?
Not.
Did you know that they got a new fucking
smorgasbord?
Bro, do you even know what that is? That's a Turkish fucking buffet.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Why does it make sense?
Yeah.
Do you know where the song comes from?
I've never heard a song called Smorgasbord. Charlotte and Begonia?
Charlotte's Web.
Oh.
And you're thinking of Scarlet Begonias. Charlotte's Web, dude, there's a pack rat, and he's singing a song, and it's
called Smorgasbord.
It's like it's a smorgasbord, a burger, a burger. It's like a stupid little song like that.
Bro,
what do you know?
Yeah, fucking take the phone call. What she said?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to not record that because that is the most fucking boring shit, and now I have to.
What was it?
Well, no, that whole conversation over the phone that was stupid.
No,
that was fucking dumb.
No, because it's a personal side of you that I've always wanted to hear.
Yeah, it's stupid.
As a fan.
And I'll cut it.
Because sometimes...
And that's the thing that sucks about it is now I have to go back into this episode and cut it.
Bro, why?
Because it's
lame.
They
could skip ahead. They have thumbs. They could do the editing for you.
I don't fucking like it. I thought it was stupid. I wanted to end the podcast good, but now we went into that lull, and now it's like, yeah, this episode was kind of good. Now it's getting really shitty.
Well, imagine if you had a video. You know what? We should pay Nick to fucking edit this shit.
No,
you should become our production
We should
guy.
find someone that wants to fucking do that shit.
Well, shout out, dude. I'm making this an ad right now. So
yeah,
shout out to everyone
to all the people that
who
listen to this podcast.
Help. No, I make
Tell
it an
someone.
ad. I make it an ad. I soundbite this bitch and I put it in a video.
You better. Okay, and action. The Andy Salas 85621 Productions ad.
All right.
Go.
So, calling all people who love to do video shit and make them and put them together. You know, if you like to just do things like that and you want to get paid for it. Also,
very minimally.
Yeah, like... I'll
just get some experience.
To be honest, I'll probably pay the most. Not because I make the most, just because I'm the only one that's not Jewish amongst all my friends.
And he's the only one that can't do everything himself.
Yeah, so actually, when I pay him, I'm going to have him take the wall out of my
That's why
pocket.
Andy's like, yeah, dude, whenever I come here, you got to give me pointers.
On what?
Because Andy, for some reason, thinks that I'm in charge of this whole fucking photo shoot. When it was never even my idea to go to Phoenix. It was your idea
to go to my house, bro. Well, dude, okay, hold on. Isn't that a compliment? Because it's almost like that's how naturally we view you as the leader.
Guess what, dude? You're not paying me shit.
Yeah,
this doesn't do anything for me,
bro. It's so you could put it on your resume that you worked with me, bro.
Fuck you. It's so you can say that you fucking hired me and had you fucking had me work for you.
Yeah, and be like,
yeah.
dude.
It's like so I had this great guy work with us
Who is it? Because I know you probably heard this podcast where it was someone's hairstylist that's a big actor, but he became a big actor through his wife being a hairstylist for movies and shit. Fuck, I forgot who it is.
No
Anyways,
clue.
continuing. Because I thought it was your idea, dude.
No, it wasn't.
Not to go to Phoenix. That was my idea.
No, it was my idea to shoot the video.
No, at the house, bro.
Oh, what do you mean?
And
at the
you know
house?
what song we're doing it for, right?
I don't give a fuck what song we're doing it
good.
for.
Yeah.
The thing is,
And I'm gonna edit it
I don't care about that.
because I know you're
either.
gonna take for fucking years.
Yeah, you know why?
Because you got shit to do. You're doll.
Exactly.
You're doll.
Well, that's the thing is, I got 1,000 other things to do.
Like change his oil, buy new cartridges, like
Boom.
go grocery shopping, bro.
Hell yeah.
Buy bullets.
Yeah,
Hey, didn't you say you got a gun recently?
I have a gun. It's right here.
No, didn't you just buy it or get it?
Yeah, it's right
Yeah.
there.
Oh no. Okay, bro, sorry. It's wrapped in a fucking pair of jeans. I've never seen that. That wasn't my first thought when I looked at a fucking pair of jeans right there. There's a gun in there.
Did you just think that those were crusty jeans that were standing up like
I just
that?
didn't give a fuck. I don't look at jeans and give a fuck.
Yeah, well, the reason they're in jeans is because I don't have...
A blanket?
No, I don't have a case.
Okay, put it in a blanket. Why the fuck is it in jeans, bro?
Let me tell the story. So I'm leaving my dad's house towards the beginning of the quarantine, and I was just like, yo, let me get that 22 because you said I could have it. And I
Were
was
you getting paranoid? Was that really why you're
No,
getting it?
well, the reason I got it was
coincidence?
it was just like, I might as well because I don't know if shit's going to go sideways. And
So
I
you
was
were
like,
nervous there for a second that maybe it could?
I was like, it's better to have a gun.
I got a briefing at work.
Better to have a gun and not need it than
Need
be
it and
fucked
not
in.
have it.
Exactly. So I was just like, I'll get
I
this gun.
love how you're about to remix that quote and be fucked, but like be good.
That's my take on it, buddy.
It's better to have it like than be fucked.
And then, go Marines.
Go Army, bro. Bro,
I'm
you told me
fucking. No, I said go Marines because he's loyal. No, I don't know. There's
Talking
some.
about your dad?
No, there's no. My dad was in the army, but no.
Oh, he was in Army. Was your mom also Army?
Yeah.
Your mom was just a fucking cutthroat. Dude, when the fuck did your mom go into the Army? Oh, wait,
When she was like 20.
what year? No, what year are we talking?
My mom was like 19 when she went into the army. 1920.
Well, I thought.
My mom went into the army in
Well, what about
1920.
G.I. Jane?
What about her?
I thought she was the first female in was it the Army or is that
G.I.
Marines?
Jane? That's a fucking movie.
Yeah, no, it's based on of a true story. The first woman to become either
It was.
military or
It wasn't
Army, or
that
Marine?
she was probably.
Navy
It
SEAL
was
or
probably
some shit.
Marines,
Let me see.
and I don't know who the fuck cares.
But so, what did your dad say? How did that gun end up in those jeans? I wanna know.
So, I got the gun, and my little brother has like a fuckload of different guns, and he took the fucking little carrying case that it was in, not like a hard case, but like the little soft case, and he had all his shit in there, and I was like, motherfucker. So I was like, my dad's just like, just go walk with it and put it in your car. My dad lives in like a cookie cutter neighborhood, kind of like your mom does.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm not walking to my fucking car with a gun just out in the open because I just know that that's probably not going to end well.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
So I was like, I'm just going to wrap it. And I was like, I'll just fucking... I saw those pair of jeans. I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to take these jeans.
Bro, those videos, have you ever seen those videos where those guys bitch about that? Like that, because I think that's fucking... you MacGyvered it. That's funny. You're like, I got jeans and a paper clip.
Nope, no paper clip.
You're like, I'll just use the jeans. And then bro, if you had like a sandal as a flag, because you know how you have to have like out of your barrel a fucking flag. If you just had like a sandal or some shit.
Hell yeah.
Have you ever been to a gun show?
No.
Dude, they're fucking dope. Like, I swear to God, even if someone's not a fan of like, it's just dope as, dude, any fucking show is pretty badass, bro. Any like
dog show
convention, I fucking swear. You are going to see a product or some shit you've never even seen on social media or fucking YouTube, bro.
It's because it's like, they're
coming up.
It's like, it's a little illegal to fucking put
Well,
it
no,
on the
I'm talking
internet.
about anything though. I'm talking like, that's what I said. You go to anyone, the gym show, bro. I used to fucking.
Yeah, the gym show.
Have you ever been to the gym show?
No, Amar got that fucking tapestry from the gym show. Though.
Really? Dude, it's fucking dope. Did you see that area I was in?
51.
It was near where they have the gym show, where they have all those storage containers. And it's like a nice place. Because I think Amara messaged me and she's like, there's an Asian restaurant in there. And it's bomb as fuck. It's over there on Tucson on that.
No, it's on
you know
Congress.
What I'm talking about?
Yeah,
you're talking about
you're talking about the annex.
Yes, actually, it's exactly what it's called. How long has that been there?
I'm not sure.
A minute?
Around that stuff is a little bit newer, I think.
I love art show shit, dude. I'm getting into like performance art a lot, dude. Like public art and shit, and just people doing street shit, like performances.
Like hood rat shit.
Yeah, basically.
Like fucking stealing tires off of a truck.
Like when I went to, dude, I always forget the street. What fucking street is it that the hippies on? Is that still
the hippie
Congress?
Gypsy? I think it's on.
Because I thought Congress goes all the way fucked up. That's weird. How does it turn into another street?
It's on the corner of 4th and something.
But you go all the way to bro. This is what I'm saying. You know where the bridge is at?
Yeah.
You're going up Congress, then you go and you turn. Now you're on that street where like Goodwill, all those fucking places.
Yeah, that's 4th. That's 4th Ave.
How the fuck is it not Congress anymore?
Because Congress
street.
hooks.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. It fucking turns right. Oh, are you saying right at that intersection?
I'm saying that Congress is a two-way. It's a two-way street, but it's on like there's buildings in between them.
Huh. That always tripped me out, dude. Because I would be like, "What fucking?" I'm like, "That has to be Congress." And then I'll tell people it's on Congress. They're like, "I don't know what you're talking about." I tell my dad all the time, dude. If I say something wrong, does your dad ever do this? Where he like, I'll say something wrong, and my dad straight up won't listen to me because. Like if I was like, yeah, dude, the Goodwill on Congress, he's like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Like he'll do that, straight up, all irritated. He'll be like, I don't know what you're talking about, and I'm like, the fucking right there by the hippie gypsy in the vape shop. He goes, oh yeah, no, I'm like, it's on Hotel Congress. He's like, oh no, I know Hotel Congress. That's not on there though.
Yeah, it's on 4th.
Yeah, and then he'll go, and I'll be like, where the hippie gypsies at? He goes, 4th. I'm like, you knew what the fuck I was talking about the whole time, but you just didn't want to continue because I wasn't saying
fucking. Didn't want to correct you, bitch.
No, he was correcting me in an asshole way though, because he was just like, continue. Like I called the fucking. I was like, hey, I need to buy a new interface, right? The fucking radio thing.
Yeah.
And he's like, what? I was like, where can I get an Alpine interface? He goes, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's like the interface. He goes, I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, the fucking one with the knob and you put a CD into and it plays the fucking music. And he goes, a deck? And I was like, and then I go, dude, you knew what I'm talking about the whole time. He goes, yeah, I don't know what the fucking interface is. That's called a deck.
That's an interface.
Right, okay. Well, maybe I thought, but still, dude, interface, deck, it's an interface. Technically, it's a fucking interface.
You know why they call them decks, though? Tape decks.
Okay, but check this out. They're not tape decks no more.
I know, but that's why they still call them decks.
Then why don't they call them 8-tracks?
Dude, motorcycle, bicycle?
Dude, some guy fucking...
motorcycle, bicycle?
Someone... Well, yeah, but that one has a motor.
Exactly. They're still using cycle, though. It's Latin.
Yeah, because it's cycle. It's fucking the
Latin.
Cycle yeah, for cycle bleu.
Cycle bleu. It's whenever...
suck me blue.
Suck me beautiful. Suck me Pluto.
Suck me Pluto.
Mickey Mouse's dog. Listen to a podcast and these two guys started talking about fucking your dog, just like in a joking manner. Mark Norman, Joe List.
Dude, you know what's so funny? Their voices are perfect for each other. Yeah. I can't fucking tell who's talking, bro. I don't listen to it a lot, but I've listened to it, and every time I can't tell who the fuck's talking. They're both like, yeah, dude, I fucking shit in a sneaker, and it was crazy. Yeah, but I left. It was pretty disgusting. It was actually a horrific sight. Then I got on the airplane, and there was shit all over me, and I'm just like, oh, god damn it, I gotta stop. And he's like, yeah, my neighbor or my nanny, she was a transgender woman, and she had a dick. I'm like, oh my god, she has a dick.
Yeah, that's Mark Norman.
I'm like, oh my god, are you? I like how he gets raunchy sometimes, and like he sounds so clean, and then he'll say some crazy shit. Joe List does. I swear to God, they're the same fucking person.
They feed off.
What was his name? Ener or something like that. He's like, yeah, I got a nanny. She was a transgender. Enos, dude. I got a transgender nanny named Enos. You can't do shit in your life that tops that, bro. There's not a puzzle piece where you could fucking do something that lines up that great.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for that show to get picked up.
What do you mean?
Mark Norman's trying to pitch that as a TV show.
Oh, really? What?
The story of his life. Yeah.
Well, bro, you know with like how progressive things are right now that would fucking work. They would almost take it just because of that.
He talks about it on his last Joe Rogan. He's like that's why he was in
it.
He was like it was little bit before all this really started happening. So like probably the beginning of the year.
Fuck, I need another beer.
And he's talking about he's like thinking you think that with all of the progression going on that they would be into it.
Right. I like the story about how his bike got stolen.
And then they go.
Enos, I can't believe you fucking remembered that.
I'm pretty sure it's Enos. It's one of those.
It's a big black dude, right? Yeah, dude. And he's like, yeah, I saw him fucking go over there, and he fucking dude. He's okay. Do you think about this though? Like what I said, I was like, there's nothing that can line up for you perfectly where you have a nanny, let alone, and she's transgender, and her name's Enos, and it's but a black dude, right? Now, that's just perfect. Like, when I look at Hunter S. Thompson, I'll give you an example. He's another person where it's like oddness perfectly falls his way. Like, it's perfect. Like, and maybe it's because it's not publicized, but this is what I mean. Example, you couldn't picture Hunter S. Thompson normally just walking into Walmart and buying a case of beer and, like, apples, right? You would, like, be like, oh, no, something like, for some reason, if Hunter S. Thompson walked into a Walmart, a fucking elephant would fall through the roof because it fell from a fucking jetliner.
I mean, that's how he'd write about it.
Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. So he expands the truth. You know what I mean? He makes it entertaining because the truth is boring.
For the most part.
Yeah. So that's what you think it is? You don't think the lore of him... I know some of it's true, and I know some of it's not.
Well, no, exactly. And that, like, sometimes
I like that interview where he talks about that. I don't know who to be or whatever.
Sometimes you have to... You just take it... Sometimes you just take it with a grain of salt. You think he was a crazy man. Mm-hmm. But sometimes you're like, this might be a little bit just a little bit. Do you think that with Joey
Diaz? How much do you think is true about that?
I mean, you have to ask every comedian, though, how much of their stories or act that is true. But
specifically him, though, because no one's like him, dude. His stories aren't like, I walked into a fucking store the other day and slipped on a banana pill.
I think that Joey Diaz has the fucking rap sheet, like prison time and stuff, to be like, you can't make that up.
But that's what I'm saying. We don't know that. We've never seen a fucking rap sheet, dog.
But that's the thing is, you would think Joey Diaz would be like more famous though because of how crazy he is, right?
Right.
But the fact that he's not shows how genuinely true he is.
Oh, bro, that's exactly what I'm talking about with rap and music, and I think you fucking love that too. Like my dad, some people ask me sometimes, like that No Yellow Wolf or whatever. They're like, oh yeah, he's not really that big of a whatever the fuck. Not talking shit. They're just like, oh yeah, he's that dude who does this. And I'm like, I love that he's so low. You know what I mean? Not low. It sounds disrespectful saying that, but I mean just
he's off a lot of people's radar. In a way.
Exactly. And I love that because it makes it more special for me. Because I'm like, oh cool, I'm in an exclusive club, bro. Like great.
Exactly.
I'm glad you don't fucking listen. You know what I mean? Or whatever. I mean, not against him, but with Joey Diaz,
it's just like if you listen, you probably wouldn't get it. Like it's meant to be God. But then you know.
Have you ever been a part of something? I'm sure you seem like someone where you've been a fan of something and it's like fans have taken over it. 21 Pilots was like that for me, and I swear to God, I'm not that guy who's like, bro, since day one. But me and Diego tell a story because before, like when I walked in, you're like, oh, did you get that? Bro, I remember being in 7th grade listening to, like, I forgot one of their first albums. Like, it was like a drawing on it of a dude in a bed. I remember seeing that, and that was the first time I saw them. And I was like, dude, that's a dope-ass drawing. I literally think that's how I got into them. Then I listened to it, and we come back to school. We're listening to that in 7th grade. This is when he was staying with me for a while. And everyone was like, what the fuck is that? All the chicks and everything. And then it was like the thing where it's like the stigma as the years went on got ruined, where it's like, now, exactly what you're saying. Like, I don't hate on that because I know a lot of people think that, because I think that are some things where it's like, oh, dude, that's just a chick band. You know what I mean? A fucking teenage fucking depressed chick band. And it sucks because it gets that. I'm sure people who love, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know who else would be like that. Like, do you have anyone like that?
Well, so that's like, I was like that because, like, me and Efren got into Blink-182 whenever we were in 4th grade. Whenever they were broken up.
When he had a mohawk. That's the timeline I put it on. Did he have a mohawk during that time?
Efren?
No, fucking...
Travis Barker?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was it was the end of Blink-182's first era. So, not their first era, but whenever...
What year when he fell out of the plane, or he got burnt up?
That was right before they came back.
So you were a fan when that happened. So you...
Yeah.
Like one of your idols was fucking dying.
Well, so me and Efren fell in love with Blink-182, and then we found out that they were broken up. And we were like, damn.
I've done that.
And we were like, if they ever get back together, we're going to go to their fucking concert.
I did that with Johnny Cash when I was a kid.
So
he was dead.
So me and Ephraim, whenever me and Ephraim were in 6th grade, we got news that Blink-182 got back together, and we were like, cool. 8th grade rolls around, Blink-182's back on tour, and actually Travis Barker was recovering from like the plane crash. He had a broken arm, and he was drumming with one arm during the show that we saw him. It was Blink-182's.
Was he still ripping?
He was fucking tearing it up.
No way, bro.
So it was Blink-182's first show back in Arizona since they broke up in 2005, and it was 2009. I have the ticket somewhere up there, and it was mine and Ephraim's first show, and it was Blink-182. Which is funny because it was our very first show, but the fact that we said like 4 years before when the band was broken up, we never knew they were going to get back together, and we said if they ever get back together, we'll go fucking watch them. And sure enough, that was our first concert ever.
No shit. What did that have to do with what I said? I like the story.
No, so what I was saying is, that shows you how much of a fan I am of Blink-182.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
How do you think I feel whenever I see people that don't even fucking, like, that would say that I was weird because I listen to rock music? They're like, dude, I fucking love Blink-182. It's like...
So when did that trend hit? Because I always thought it was like that. Because my mom loved Blink-182.
Well, no, it was
in high school.
It was more the kids... Whenever the kids my age started liking Blink-182 in high school, in junior high... I was like, oh, dude, you guys are just finding out about Blink-182, and it felt like a lot of them were...
Now we're in outer space.
I knew whenever there were people that were like, just like, it's just like, this is a popular thing right now.
Right. Damn, that sucks, man. Well,
like, dude, I know someone that, like, I don't know, maybe Blink-182 hit this person, like, in a fucking crazy way. But I remember taking this person, one of my friends... With a very specific speech. I'm not going to say his name.
Why?
Little Weasley.
Peasley?
Yeah.
Why would you not want to say his name?
I just try not to say names whenever I can.
Why?
Because I don't like to just call people out.
I give him a shout out. I'm like, you're welcome.
I don't know. Maybe this is talking shit because I'm saying I saw Peasley get I took Peasley to get a Blink-182 tattoo. And like I thought, and I don't even have a Blink-182 tattoo, and I was just like, "Oh, this guy's a Blink-182 fan."
No way!
I guess this guy's a Blink-182 fan.
I find myself in positions like that so much. I'm sure you do too, because you keep it real. Where fucking dude, that is almost better than any of my situations. And what I'm talking about is those situations where you don't realize the people you're talking to or the people you're talking shit about. Like, I've talked shit about, like, some shit, like, where I'd be like, I don't know, I'll make something up. I don't genuinely feel this way about something. But if I'm like, Birkenstocks, oh, fuck people who wear Birkenstocks, right? Like, dude, I think they're so dumb. The way your fucking toes are exposed, something could fall on them. Like, what the fuck? They're just totally not safe and they look stupid.
Yeah.
Right? And then, like, fucking 2 weeks later, I'll see some of those people that I was talking to, like, wear Birkenstocks. But they were just agreeing with me in the situation because they felt uncomfortable, like, oh, fuck, you know? Like, I've done that, like, where I've, like...
You've put people in corners?
That's what...
You put me in a corner?
No, mostly. But what I'm saying is, with me, when it's happened to me, it doesn't, I don't do it because I'm like, oh, fuck, like, you know, he doesn't know that I'm like this. I do it in the sense of, like, kind of respect. Like, I'm not going to get into a fucking argument right now. You know what I mean? I'm
Fuck
like,
you.
know,
we are going to get into an argument right now.
No, like, if someone's just like, oh, dude, I dig this, and especially they seem super passionate, or else I'm going to be you that fucking night when I was telling you about Sisters and Brothers. Because then if they're super passionate, I'll be like, fuck Yamahas. And all of a sudden I'm like, bro, my whole family works for Yamahas, and I swear to God, they're the best fucking motor that's ever been out there. And I'm just like, okay, fuck. I'm sorry I said that.
Yeah, Sister Brothers, don't watch it.
Honestly, don't, dude. It's crazy. I've only seen it once, but I feel like I've seen it a thousand times.
Because you recited it to me.
Dude, like I told you, bro, if you think about it, I didn't tell you the script, but I basically read, like, what is it called? The part that...
the synopsis?
Yeah, I basically just gave you, like...
Yeah, the whole plot.
Bro, you know who I should fucking be? The dude on DirecTV that's, like, with the white hair. Hey, my name's... And before you watch this next flick, I'm going to give you my review on The Grudge.
It's like, okay.
You know who I'm talking about, though? When you rent a DirecTV movie?
Yeah, the guy.
I want to be that guy. I'm like, yo, dude, so it's like fucking The Grinch is Jim Carrey's a green fucking ball of pubes mixed with a monkey. And he's like terrorizing this town and stealing their shit.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Is we could, if we wanted to, we could call you Joe.
Why?
Because your name's Jose. So we could like Joe could be, and because I was just like, you reminded me of Joe Rogan right now. I was gonna say, what's up, Joe Rogan? But
when you paused yourself because you were like,
and then I realized, oh wait, we can call Andy Joe, and it wouldn't be like,
bro. What are the fucking two names? This pisses me off, and I hope you feel the fucking same. What are those names where it's like Peter, and it's like also we could call you Dick. Richard, bro.
It's Richard.
What the fuck? That's not even.
Pull your mic up. I can't.
I know it's because I'm screaming right now. I'm trying not to be direct in it. But you get what I'm saying? There's another one though. Bob, bro. They called him fucking Steve, right?
William, Bill.
Bro, why? Why the fuck is that a thing?
Abbreviations: Robert, Bob.
Exactly. Yes, that was the one I took it out.
Dave.
No, that's short for David.
No shit.
Yes, but Dick is not short for Richard. Bob is not short for Robert, dude.
Robert.
Oh, all of a sudden it's Bobbert.
Bert.
Bobbert.
Bert could be Robert or it could be Albert.
Bro, that's so fucking retarded, dude. It's not the same fucking thing, dude.
It is. It's all. You're abbreviating names, bro.
So, okay. So you're telling me
your name's not even Andy, it's Andres. Unless your middle name.
But it's the same thing, bro.
No, it's not. Those are two different languages, bro.
Bro, I get it, but it's half the fucking word.
I get it. I understand.
Where's Dick and Richard?
Where does it come from? I don't know. All I know is
I'm trying to I'm not disagreeing that it's a fucking thing. I'm saying, do you not disagree that this is fucking retarded?
I just don't know where it comes from. I'm pretty sure there's some history,
but it's retarded
that ties it together. No,
and I don't give a fuck.
I'm just uneducated on it. So maybe I'm the one that is retarded because I don't understand the history behind it.
Dude,
I'm talking to a guy that thinks every direction he's facing is north.
Is north not fucking straight ahead, bro? Is north not top? Would you not say you're facing forward? Is that not north?
Am I facing forward or am I facing top?
If there was a compass on your fucking head, if you were the fucking needle of a compass, where
if I was a fucking needle in a haystack,
bro, if you were a fucking the eye of a I think it's called the eye of a compass, bro. Right?
I think you're fucking mental, bud. Hey, you're a fucking joke, buddy.
What's that?
I don't know. Nick always says it to me. He's always just like, you're a fucking joke, buddy.
He sent me a video recently of you guys chilling on the couch.
Yeah, I know. And you saved it because you sent it to me. And I was just like, I watched it and I was like, oh, is this Andy trying to be like Nick? And then I watched it. I was like, oh, no, this is Nick. And I was like, I remember that night. Exactly.
Is Andy trying to be like Nick? What do you mean, bitch? How did you not know that wasn't me sitting next to you?
How did I know it wasn't?
Yeah.
Because then I realized that.
No, what made you think it was for a second?
Because it looked like you screen recorded it.
You ought to remember some shit like that happening to you from Nick.
I know I did, but because you were sending it to me, I was confused as to why you had it.
Oh, it's kind of like when
whenever I say,
remember the piss drip?
No, remember when I sent you that the screen recording of you, like from someone else's Snapchat of you all fucked up in the passenger seat.
Dude!
And you were just like, I don't even. And you were like, dude, I don't even remember that. And I was just like, yeah, dude, I saw it on someone else's Snapchat.
That's the first sign, ladies and gentlemen, that you need to go to Palo Verde mental health facility when alcohol's might have taken over your mental. If you're fucking ending
you
up
may
on
be a redneck.
You may be a redneck. Yeah. If you're waking up on people's Snapchats in a car, bro, you said that to me. It fucking scared the shit out of me because I don't remember it at all. And like in my head, I'm like, dude, Marco could have totally shot me and I wouldn't have known. And that would have probably been the best way to go out is get blackout drunk and someone shoot me when I'm blackout drunk.
Imagine I was just loading it. Imagine if you just grabbed it and you're like, and you just blasted yourself.
Yeah. Hey, and you sent me that video of me shooting myself and I'm dead. And then I messaged you back, LOL.
You're just bleeding and you're like,
no, like days later, bro.
And I'm just like, he has risen.
But you forgot, you didn't know I died yet.
And then I'm
the
just
news
like,
hasn't got to you.
How? It's on Snapchat. I just screen recorded it and sent it to you.
Yeah, but you don't know I'm dead though.
Oh, because I thought
you're thinking it's funny.
I thought you lived.
Yeah.
Because I think my friend getting shot by someone while he's drunk at a party.
Yeah, but then why would you send it to me if you know I died?
Yeah, why the fuck?
Because I'm dead.
Why the fuck would I screen record it if I watched you get shot? I mean, I'd probably screen record it for evidence.
I think that would have been. I think this recording of the last 3 minutes, I think is a good enough vocal application for Google, bro, to work at Google, bro. The way we just problem solved that. We solved the problem by picking apart the question, dude.
We didn't even solve any problem because
I asked
because your murderer is still on the loose.
That's what I'm saying.
Where is he?
The problem.
He fled to Mexico.
I said, what if I said
you're dead? All I have is a Snapchat video.
I can't wait to listen to this part so fucking much, dude.
I know. After that lull we were in.
Bro, holy
Toledo, Batman.
That's not even what he said.
Holy good Charlotte. I'm just a kid. No, they don't sing I'm just a kid. That's Simple Plan.
Bro, oh fuck, what did Dominic say, bro? And fucking Ross when I was in Phoenix. That's such a funny sentence to start off. What did Dominic say in Ross? That's bro.
People don't even know who Dominic is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If God was like, give me the most fucking random sentence you could, what would you say? If God's like, I'll let you live to 1,000 and make you immortal.
Give him the most random sentence.
Yeah, dude.
Like, you believe in me.
I would say, bro.
I would say this. Bamboo.
That'd be pretty good.
I would sing him word for word Grease Lightning.
I would tell him.
He would smite me because he hates Scientology.
Yeah. This is what I would tell him. I'd go, dude, the other day Dominic and I were in Ross. And fuck. But anyways, dude, and I'm in the checkout line. He's behind me. And what the fuck did he say? Bro, story ever. No, dude, no, listen. Dominic said something, bro. Dominic is a black dude.
That's funny.
And no.
Yeah, he's your cousin.
But he acts blonde, though. Like, he'll have these, like, white girl moments, bro. I swear to God. He
hangs out with a lot of white girls, so that makes sense.
So, bro, I'm checking out, and he goes like this. He fucking said some word that had to do with, like, a sexual term.
A sexual.
Yeah.
Not a sexual.
A sentinel fucking.
A sentinel beam. That's a shout out to all my Halo fans out there.
No, bro. He said like, what the fuck did he say, bro?
I don't know. You've been trying to say it for like a minute now.
But he said something, bro, and it was
funny.
It was
funny, and I'm glad.
Fuck you.
He said something blonde. He was like, Legally Blonde's a great movie, and you were like,
did you like Reese Witherspoon?
I like her without her spoon. That's an Eric Andre joke.
Shut the fuck.
It's more of like I'm like a ripping on an Eric Andre joke, but not really.
Oh my god. No, I like Reese Witherspoon. Why? What's her name? Oh, you said without her spoon.
Yeah.
And I said with her spoon.
I like Reese's Pieces.
M&M's or Reese's Pieces?
Reese's. No, I like pretzel M&M's.
For real?
Yeah, pretzel M&M's are my favorite M&M's.
Bro, what about cereal?
My favorite cereal?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, that's a tough one. I like Life. Life cereal.
Like the frosted ones?
The honey like ones? The cinnamon flavored Life ones.
Oh, fuck, that is good.
Or just like the vanilla one.
Do you like Life cereal? Are you fucking Wheat Thins?
Golden Grams are also good.
What about Wheat Thins? Bro,
Wheat Thins are fucking dope as fuck too.
What about Pops, bro?
Pops are dope, but
what about Captain
Crunch? I prefer Honey Smacks over Pops.
Bro, how many times have we talked about fucking Honey Smacks?
I don't know.
I don't know if it was me and Jacob or me and you.
You mean Logan?
Michael Logan. Can you get Michael?
I'm going to explain to everybody why I'm calling. Well, we kind of no, we haven't explained what's going to be happening. Because I mean, at the end of this episode, I'm gonna go off on shit. Because I haven't had an episode in a while.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to be able to, say, hey, go to this. And just all the shit that we got brewing.
Dude.
Like that beer.
The good. Yeah, dude, I wish we had another beer.
It sucks.
Go get us another beer.
It's Dry County.
Bro, that's real shit.
I know it is. There's counties in Kentucky.
In Meeker, bro. Meeker, Colorado, where I'm going, dog.
It's Dry County?
Yeah. We're gonna edit all this shit. Hey, give me a beer. Smoking broken windows. Yeah, cause the fools are made of plastic. I'll be at my house just smacking on the fat bitch. Posted at the pad, met a nana named Concha, bro. You guys don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but you're about to find out what I'm talking about, and it's about to be brilliant. Smoking broken windows. Bro, I was trying to find the lyrics to it, dude. Homie, you know what's up, dude.
Bring this bitch to a close.
Close it.
I don't know what Andy said whenever I was away. I'll find out whenever I'm... Hey, we don't have the fucking rights to play this shit.
There was enough, man.
Okay. Well, I don't know what Andy said whenever I was away.
I was trying to rap that. I was talking about broken windows.
But we got a busy day tomorrow. Why don't you tell them again what we're going to do tomorrow?
We're shooting a music video and photo shoot for
an album cover.
Of Los Lenny's Volume 2, I think is the working title at the moment.
Triple L Volume Dos.
Yeah.
X's. 2 decades.
Dude, I have a video you going fucking 2 X's, you're like 4 decades.
I did that on purpose.
Why?
Oh, because I was just being a dickhead.
Well, no, because I said 20 and you said 24.
Yeah,
24.
exactly. So yeah, we're gonna go shoot. We got a big old shoot going on tomorrow, and
we're smoking broken windows.
Pretty much what's gonna happen after that is we're gonna be famous. No, we've got a lot of shit in the works. Like Andy is gonna be dropping Quarantine and Klonopin soon.
Yeah.
How soon?
Oh, fuck! This next week.
Probably within the next few weeks.
Why? Because the loading process?
Have you uploaded it yet? Yeah.
So I was gonna
take why don't you do that? Quarantine and Klonopin will be released in a few weeks.
Yeah. You can find it at the Oro Valley Walmart and what's the other Walmart? Because but you got to grab them quick because I'm gonna put them there legally. I'm gonna stash them there, and you can go to Walmart and grab them. I did that with Bookman's. Did I tell you that?
You could have just asked them.
No, dude, I don't think I could have. No, if it was a poster, bro. But like I set those down right there.
Okay. If I threw them away, they're like, "No, fuck it, we'll sell these."
Bro, what the fuck? You got a spider in here? You got a baby? Hey, bro, you got a fucking pet spider in here?
Shut the fuck up. Let's finish this, bitch.
Like,
Okay, so yeah, Quarantine Klonopin's gonna be coming out soon. The new Lenny's mixtape's gonna be dropping soon.
Bro,
Efren's gonna be releasing some music soon.
50 first dates.
We're gonna have 55 dates.
So, what is
55 tour dates? We're going on tour.
What is
just kidding.
What does he say when he's like, "Oh, do you have a cat or something? Because something just licked my foot."
I don't know.
In fucking 50 first dates.
I couldn't tell you, dude.
You too, Willie.
So,
bro, have you seen the fucking one, the bad girlfriend one, the wrong Amy?
Yeah.
Or the opposite Stacy?
I showed you, and it's the wrong Missy.
Did you watch more of it? Because I watched the rest of it when I got home.
I don't know. Let's talk about this after I finish this fucking sign
when they're on
off.
the fish boat, dude.
Fish boat. Yeah.
And he has fucking a thumb and a pinky, bro. And then what does he take?
Got my fucking belly hair stuck in my belt.
I thought you were doing an impression of him.
No. Okay.
What does he take from the shark? His eye or some shit?
I don't fucking know, bro.
Dude.
And it sounds like you're getting fucking like Happy Gilmore mixed in there with the fucking crocodile. All right. Well, Andy's going into a laughing coma. I'm just gonna finish up here with this. With what I'm.
The wooden hand, bro.
Yeah. That's Apollo Creed, bro.
Believe it or not, but this is my good eye.
So you can check that music coming out soon. Be on the lookout for that. Go to 85631.com. Yeah, that's right. There's an 85631.com now. Check it out. You can find links to all of our shit there. We've got new content coming. We're going to try and get back on the podcast train and get everything rolling again.
Good fucking
We've
Lord.
got big stuff coming for the year of the wrench. All right, thanks for listening.
What's the year of the wrench?
You'll find out. Thanks for listening to the Lopez Podcast. Peace out.